Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do the weekly reading for the lovely sign of Cancer. Alright, Cancer. Firstly, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It's lovely to have you on board, and if you are new, welcome. If you are interested in anything, readings, coaching, life coaching, or doing classes with me, I have one position left in my tarot class for April, which I do via Zoom. It's a 3-hour class. If you're in Australia, it's from 9 till 12, Australian Eastern Daylight Time. If you're in the US, I feel like that's mostly for you Friday afternoon into evening. So if you're interested in that, please flick me an email. I'm mostly doing beginners, but a little bit of intermediate, and certainly some stuff to do with your intuition here as well. Life coaching, I've got a couple of openings with life coaching. I've come to the end of some programs. So if you're interested in life coaching, then please get in touch with me. The way that is best to do is that you email me and ask me if it's going to suit your needs first. All right. I think I've covered everything. Personal readings, you can go over to my webpage at www.theoddie. Geez, I do that a lot. I am a bit of an oddie. I'm a bit of a weirdo. theaussiegoddess.com. If you're unsure with readings, I'm more than happy for you to email me. All right, we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot for your reading. Remember that the readings are only general. If it doesn't resonate with you, move on to look at other aspects of your natal chart or another reader. But if it does resonate with you, I ask that you give it a thumbs up because it does help me to grow the channel. All right, and I'm now on TikTok, which I love. It's my new thing. All right, where are we going? Oh, lovely. Cancer, you're about to come to the end of a cycle. The Ten of Wands is about putting down some sort of burdens from the past, something you've been carrying around for a long time which doesn't really benefit you anymore. So it's always like you've learned the lessons, you've learned what you needed to learn, and it's time to move on and leave now this behind. When the Ten of Wands comes up, it very often means we're carrying a heavy weight on our shoulders, which can mean you have sore shoulders or sore back too. But whatever this is, it needs releasing. It's done. You've learned what you needed to learn. Time to move on. And there you go. 8 of Cups, walking away from things that don't emotionally fulfill you. So it's about leaving things behind because you have realized that you are not bringing what you want from the situation. I think a lot of the time, when things aren't going right for us, or we feel that, things are starting to fall away, we keep investing ourselves in more and more and more, only to find that it just is now toxic and it's time to let it go. When the 8 of Cups comes up, it's like, well, those 8 cups aren't fulfilling me. I need to either go to the 9 of Cups, which is my wish, or I need to go to the 10 of Cups, which is absolute fulfillment and a partnership. So it's the 1 cup representing love of self, 2 cups representing some sort of relationship here, but you're heading out, you're done. Wow, okay, look at that. There's the Ace of Cups, beautiful. So you're heading towards self-love here. But self-love does lead towards the 10 of Cups because we have the 8 to the 1, which is the 9, which is the wish card. So there is some sort of wish being fulfilled by moving in this direction. So fulfilling yourself or filling up your own cup leads to self-love, which of course raises your vibration and brings in what you need to get you to the 10 of Cups. So for some of you, you're going after new love here, or going after a cup of love. All right, 8 of Swords coming through. The 8 of Swords is a card of being stuck in your own mind, intellectualizing your feelings, getting stuck in your own head, running around like a freight train is what I always think when you get stuck in your head. It's like you just keep going round and round over the same thing time and time again. You can't fix anything that way. It's not fixable by doing that in your head. Doesn't matter how many times you go round in circles, you're not having an answer. You need to get out of your head to get the answers here. But there's something here that's keeping you bound and tied to something. So you could be bound and tied to some way of thinking, some way of doing here. but it's not serving you anymore. Okay, beautiful. You have the Ace of Wands coming through. So you have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Nice energy, Cancer. That sort of means that you're starting to realize, or starting to get past this overthinking and starting to get back into your heart space, dropping into your heart space, understanding your own passions. Perhaps you've been thinking about something for too long, but there's definitely a moving away from something that doesn't serve you here, but you're closing out a cycle. And there seems to be a lot of this closing out cycles at the moment. We are coming into union, so our divine feminine, divine masculine is coming into union. And once we're in union, then it makes it so much easier to see what we are destined for, what lies in front of us. Let's see where you're going. Well, you're manifesting. 7 of Pentacles. Sometimes this is slow though. It's very slow energy because it's about being patient. There is something that requires you to be patient here. I feel like you want to rush ahead with something, but you're being asked to just take your time. Take your time, watch things grow. Don't chase it. Yep. All right, 7 of Pentacles coming through. Whoa, okay, followed by the Death and Rebirth card. Followed by the 7 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, followed by the 7 of Cups. The reason you are trapped in your head is because you're trapped in some sort of illusion here. And there is a need for you to be patient with yourself because you're going through a rebirth. And that's what I feel with that whole idea of bringing your energies together. You are learning to blend your divine masculine, your divine feminine here. But you feel confused at the moment. You feel confused. There's self-destruction here. I feel like you're learning how not to... either learning to express yourself a lot better. Express your feelings. Talk about what you want. Feeling more comfortable with speaking up. Because the 7 of Swords is very much this card of trying to sort of conceal, trying to get away with something, trying to hide something. You're under the light of the moon here. And that is changing within you here. Because there's something that's confusing you, and I feel really like it's like trying to get out of your intellectual mind into your feelings here, and that is confusing you. So the universe is sort of trying to work on this energy of rebirth with you, letting go of the old and bringing in the new. And whatever this is, it's confusing you. Maybe you're starting to feel your feelings, or starting to really acknowledge your feelings here. Maybe something is confusing you though. Let's get a little bit deeper. All right, so we have the 4 of Wands here. Oh, wow. The 10 of Swords. Some sort of cycle is closing for you, and that's a good thing because you're understanding here with the High Priestess how to bring yourself back into balance. This is very much about you being imbalanced, but there seems to be this energy of wanting to force things, of push things forward, trying to get something to happen much quicker, and it's not going to happen quickly. And that's why I feel this sort of self-sabotage energy here. You need to back off and just allow this to happen the way it needs to happen. Some sort of transformation is happening deep within you around your feelings and around how you express yourself. Getting out of your head, really learning to feel. The High Priestess is here, so you're getting in touch with your intuition. You may have denied this for a very long time with the 7 of Swords. Maybe you weren't listening to your intuition. Maybe you've been intellectualizing things. But the 10 of Swords says to me there's an ending here to some sort of negative cycle, some sort of negative way of thinking, because you've got stability coming through. So there's this energy of feeling more stable, more comfortable in your own skin, and letting go of this, I almost want to say, lying or betraying yourself here. This is confusing you at the moment, but it's the process you're going through with the Death and Rebirth. You're letting go of some sort of old way of thinking, old way of doing. Some sort of energy of what you've done in the past is not serving you anymore. The universe is pushing you to let go and to drop into your heart space, because you are starting to understand or listen or even heed your intuition now. And there's the end of some sort of negative way of doing things. You've been doing something a certain way up till now that hasn't served you. You're moving into the Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands energy, which is absolutely beautiful. There's your new path opening up for you. All right, and then you have the Ten of Cups, beautiful. You probably did not realize how much happiness was available to you here by really understanding who you are. You've been suffocating yourself here. You've been suffocating your energy through some way of doing things that has not served you. And because this change is coming through, it's confusing you. You're having trouble here, maybe making decisions, maybe trying to find your way forward. Because there seems to be this energy of being stuck in a way of thinking for a very long time. But this is beautiful because you have the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles at the end, over the top of the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Wands is the only card that's not here. And I think that was in your mini read. Let's just go back. Yeah, 10 here as well. Excuse me, big sneeze. Sorry if I frighten the life out of anybody with the microphone. I have a huge sneeze. Just always have. You have all 4 tens here, Cancer. This is huge endings for you. Huge endings and rebirth coming through here. You are letting go of things here because you're learning to trust spirit or universe, or whatever you believe is your higher being. Maybe you're trusting yourself here because you've gone through a period of confusion. And this here says to me that you've been in some sort of pattern of denial here. Pattern of negative thinking, pattern of something that hasn't been serving you. You're about to bring yourself into union here. 10 of Wands coming through, walking away from things that no longer serving you. I feel this is putting yourself first here with the Ace of Cups. This is very much the energy. But because you're not used to doing things this way, it's feeling very uncomfortable for you. We do have the Ace of Wands coming through with the Hierophant. So this promises there's more stability ahead of you. So even if you're not feeling it at the moment, if you're feeling confused, unsure, you're going through some huge transformation here. And it will bring you into a much better place of feeling comfortable in your own skin. But you're feeling now, you're not thinking as much anymore. So you could have been intellectualizing your feelings or putting your mind before your body and soul. And the universe is taking you into this soul energy here. All right, let's see what else is here. Okay, so we have the moon. Yeah, you're bringing emotions to the surface. No wonder you're feeling in a pickle at the moment. Look, there you are with the Chariot. Beautiful. Okay, they brought 2 cards out for me here. You're going through a rebirth here. There's the card of rebirth, Judgment. This is something about releasing emotions. This is all major arcanas here. So there is something about releasing old energies here. You may be releasing trauma, past experiences, childhood stuff. It's all coming to the surface here. This is why it's creating confusion. You may have locked this away with that 10 of Swords for a very long time. There is a rebirth here, a rebirth of something very new. And you know, I've been doing a lot of study on this card lately because it is a really incredible card. This is about bringing your opposing forces together, like understanding now the yin and yang, the black and the white. So you're starting to understand how to pull both together. This is about aligning yourself. This is about getting yourself into balance, heart and soul, intellect and spirituality. You're pulling them together now and you're moving forward. Very nice. Because you are walking away from things here. You're letting things go. I love this because the crows, or the ravens, they call them crows, but they're actually ravens. I wish people would know the difference. They've got a curved beak. They're a raven. They're not a crow. crow has a straight beak. This little guy here represents a sword. So I feel like somehow or another you're bringing your mind and soul into balance. All right, let's pull you an oracle card here. And there it is, the Well Watcher. Wow, wisdom and power of the divine. Card number 7. You can't fight the universe. The Well Watcher signals the need to go within to contemplate the true source of power in the world, which he reminds you is that of the divine. This is a message to let you know that you've been called to the well, and this unseen power will be there and will be yours to align with. This affirmation and prayer will invite the divine to bring miracles and resolution to your life. Thy will be done through me for the highest good of all and for the true manifestation of my purpose. You will know the way forward by the small, still voice within. The divine also may answer your call by sending others to help you. So there is an energy here that the universe is stepping in here to give you a little bit of a bolster. Thanks, Cancer.